back to more Elden Ring. As you might have noticed, I'm now carrying the Fang. I went and upgraded it, as well as the Dragon Communion Seal. I went and collected some smithing stones from Ockhammer and Ryle Lucaria to control Ichi. I let that out. That like with him out, so we'll talk with him a bit more later. For now, though, it is to that day where I will do what I was going to intend to do. And that is, we are finally going to Stormveil Castle. But first, I'd like to demonstrate Bloodblade Blade. See, this is the power of the upgraded blade. Just a quick demonstration of how powerful Blood Mounts Fang is once it's been upgraded. Also, I went and collected the incantation from Ryle Lucaria, this being the Blood Flames Blade. It actually will buff the damage of this out the weapon. Masu. I will be taking that. And I'll take that smithing stone. I'm going to utilize that cool stuff real quick. And, I forgot the most important thing, and that is... set the wheel up. Back up to where it belongs. So, there we go. Now, it is time for something very important, and that is, now we're going to actually deal with Stormveil Castle. But first off, I'm going to rest at the Lost Site of Grace, and then I'm going to summon Banished Knight Oleg, and we're going to summon this guy, Sorcerer Roger. He'll be fairly important later on. Soon enough. We'll meet him later on in the castle. First, I want to summon him, and then now we're going to summon Oleg. And now, here he comes.
Foul tarnished.
Morgoth.
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
And you aren't?
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Challenge accepted. I will take that, and I am out of range, and I'm going to move there, so that he gets attention, and now. Let's get some hits on him. Oh, also, let me use this weapon.
Well, thou art a passing.
And now he's in phase 2.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Indeed it does. Well, my parents are veterans. Boy. And goodbye, Kirby.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy
talisman pouch.
Of the night, the hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
He's referring to the Knight's Cavalry, which are his enforcers. They basically go around hunting people that he does not like. But yes, now we can actually get into Stormveil. And what do I put this point in? I'm just going to put it into intelligence. Now that he's dealt with, let's get into Stormveil proper. Oh, also, while I'm at it, I'm gonna need that bow very quickly soon enough. We'll need that shortly. And I don't care if I'm in heavy load. Like I said, dodging is a bit overrated.
You there? Come over here, would you? I would. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
Very well.
Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like.
This is Gostock.
I pray for your success.
This is Gostock. He is a bit of a bastard, and he will steal runes from us. And so, what I'm gonna do is kill him.
Boy, what's a deal? Oh, it's always me.
That way, he doesn't steal stuff. Be a filthy thief, that's what you did. There, now he won't be able to rob any runes from us, and in case I die. And on top of it, he is not going to be able to get to Stormveil Castle. We're going to be locking us behind a door very soon enough, because this is basically something he is going to do. Oh, also, now you see why it is I grabbed this bow. Mighty one mighty shot. And down this guy goes. This is just a Stormhawk. See, those guys can be fairly annoying. Like I said, they are pretty good if you actually have a bow to deal with. And actually, now that I think about it, I need to take care of something fairly importantly, and that is upgrade the Horde bow. so I can just one-shot these guys without too much effort. I have more than enough smithing stones at this point, and we have enough roots for the job, so let's just go over to Hugh and upgrade it.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead.
Well,
No
you're
matter,
soon
it's
wrong.
all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Wrong bow. Are you?
Back already, no matter.
See, +2. Now that should do a bit more damage. Though I could probably get some more smithing stones nearby. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to take care of... Let's get back into Stormveil now that we've dealt with that problem. Meaning that I should now be able to one-shot any... One-shot those talons with a good shot use of the hornbow. We're going back in. We're gonna just go through the exact same entrance that we used before. As you can see, Gostock is dead, and he's going to stay that way, which is good. Really, dealing with him, it doesn't... Allowing you to finish his quest doesn't do too much, apart from giving you one Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone later on. That doesn't really matter that much. You can get... Like I said, won't matter this much with Full Dogs overall, because, as I said, that's not a premium resource. And still not quite a one-shot. I am tempted to just ride to Rail Aria and go get... Or what I'm going to do is just whack you. Grab this side of grace. And I'm gonna make a whole bunch of these. Those would be useful shortly, mainly for dealing with some barrels. And then there's this guy up here. He's gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with. Okay. We're gonna have to wait for him not to be looking at our direction, because he's just gonna summon some reinforcements that are going to just be a pain in the butt to deal with. So what I'm going to do is wait for him not to be looking our direction, and then I'm just going to knife him from behind. Right now he's not looking my way, is he? Fortunately, enemies in this game aren't the most intelligent. And he just did what I wanted him not to do. It's alright. The Fang is free. Ooh, an Exile's Hood. It's a pretty interesting set of piece of gear. I would like to have that look at that real quick. Ordered by soldiers sent to the Banal Colony, required to keep their faces hidden. And put my helmet back on to reflect this. And now, back on, leave that be, and we're going to fight that route 2. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to demonstrate Dragon Claw right now. Bit overkill. Oh, also, now let me just move up here. This guy is going to lava fire pot in my direction. So, and now those explosives are gone. I'm just going to dodge you. And now, I am going to free the shot. Just blow those up. There, you're not going to be able to. Ah, Commoner's Garb. Also, as we may have noticed, I now have a giant junction of arcane because of, you know, we killed the dragon. Rail. And I'll be taking that. I'll take care of that guy down there in a minute. Also, let me just use a heal real quick. And I will just take care of this. And now, gotta get the Dragon Maw in because there is going to be a bit of a. See, there's a Banished Knight right there. You see, if I hadn't killed Gostock, he would have locked me in the room with this guy, and he would have been immediately on top of us. Now, however, he's not on top of us, and he's quite dead. Now, also Cursed Sword Talisman. That is a very useful thing. And there's the key. I could have sworn that sounds like a mad pumpkin head roundabout, causing mayhem, or at least trying to break his helmet, but I know for a fact that wouldn't be one because this is, well, because I know for a fact there isn't. There aren't any mad pumpkin heads in Stormveil. Oh, thank you for that feather. Be very useful. I'll take that. And that is these guys taken care of. We're going to go up to the next side of Grace. I'm going to collect that. Thank you for the throwing dives. Those are going to be very useful. In fact, I might just hotkey some of those real quickly. I have a bunch of those from when I traded some runes with Kale. So we're gonna climb this thing, and then it is off to me. And there's that guy. I'm going to buff up one foot blade just because I feel like it. Ouch. You see, this is why you don't auto-target. Nor that guy who's just bombing fire bots at us, he's not going to be able to hit me from where he is currently. In fact, why am I even heading over there? That's not even the direction we need to go. The direction we need to go is this way. Ah, you thought you could surprise me. You might have gotten me the first time I played this game. I game through here, but that guy doesn't surprise me anymore. Now, we're gonna go up here, right up to where we need to go, and there's another Banished Knight right here. Down he goes. And here is the next site of grace. Okay. That guy is dealt with. We have collected the grace, and now I'm going to go up. Blood out step. And down we go. And down they go. And with them out of the way, we can explore Stormveil a bit. Interesting thing about Stormveil is that you can generally go around specific areas. Is that this is an area in which parkour is very much encouraged. Now, if you don't mind, there is a guy down here, and I'm going to throw a... Okay, he's dealt with. He would have been a pain in the butt to deal with, mainly due to the fact that he had 3 points. Also, thank you for that emote. And I'm going to need to refill my glass. Banish Knight down for the count. And look, it's Roger.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger's the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormveil Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
I'm here to kill Rodericka.
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one?
Yes.
As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
I will take that.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rodericka, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Yep. It is. Well, with that out of the way, let's take the Fang. We're going to go deal with something that's very important, and that is getting Rodericka's memento. Now, what I'm about to do is pretty dicey. Would be. By the way, ignore that Joker right there. I'll deal with him in a moment. And see down there? That's the grafted scion. Just like the one we faced at the start of the game. And there's a guy with a great axe, who is no longer alive with the great axe. Now we're going to take points. I'm going to approach cautiously. I know for a fact that there's a banished knight directly up ahead, so we are going to take that with a good amount of caution. But first, I'm going to hit one of these in here. More importantly, here it is. The Chrysalis Memento. What we came here for. And that is now what I needed. So now we're heading back to Stormhill Shack. And I am going to give Rodericka it back.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough.
Yep,
What's this?
here it is.
A keepsake. From my men. Oh, goodness me. I can't... They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the round table hold Perhaps I'll find my purpose there. I think I'll head to perhaps I'll find...
Thank you. And if I come back here, she'll have gone off to the Round Table Hold, but also she'll have left a nice little gift. No, I'll have to go to the Round Table Hold to get it from her. Well, on to the Round Table Hold we go. Where I'm going to talk to Rodericka once more.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Rodericka. I should have told you sooner.
I know.
Isn't this place impressive, though?
Yes.
The Round Table Hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this. It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
And I will come back to you momentarily later. But now we're going to head over to Rodericka and collect, or rather Liurnia, and collect some sites of graces. My main reason for doing so is to do so. Oh, also, while I was there, I collected the maps for the region. Fairly... Again, if you are looking for maps for a region, you'll see a little bit of a marker for the maps where they are, and they'll reveal it to them. For example, if I remember here correctly, there's the map of the Rails Dragonbear region. So now that we have what I came here for, we're gonna go to Rodericka, because I want to go to EG so I can actually get some more smithing stones. Okay, that takes care of those guys. We're just gonna pass right through. And there is the site of grace. Or rather, the first site of grace I wanted to grab here in Liurnia. And now, while we're here in Liurnia, I can actually go collect something that's very important. One of my favorite weapons in the game. In fact, probably my favorite weapon in the game. because this guy is not paying attention towards me, so I'm just going to do this. The Fang is brutal for executions. And I've still not gotten a brass shield to drop from one of these guys. Also,
You're new around here.
our merchant.
Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
I'll be taking that, and I'll definitely be taking all these, and all these. And I will take your bellberry. And now I'm going to head back to the Round Table Hold for crafting reasons. Because I need to talk to Hugh again. We're going to have him actually improve the Born Boat, because this should be enough to upgrade it again. I wanted to get up to a point where we can one-shot a good number of enemies.
No matter, it's out your own.
And now that takes care of that issue. And now it's the swamps of Lyernian. Oh, also, I'm going to end this episode off here as soon as I get to the next site of grace. Which will be right over here in these ruins right here. Aussie remnants, go away. And there you are. So I'm going to end off this episode here and start recording the next one. I've been Jedi Lord Nathan, and I'll see you guys in the next.